It's a video of how to put in one of these, they call it a stowage bin, that's right underneath the seat, passenger as well as the driver's seat on my GLA. And so it looks like that. Opens up. There you go. Comes with, when you order it, it should come with, of course, the bin and the screws. These are, looks like that. They are Torx T25. So this is what I use. Let's see, here it is, T25. And that's the part number for the bin, and here's the bracket for it. So one of the things that you would have to do to put this underneath the seat is that when you first get it, these are the mounting points for the bin. So it mounts on these, one of these three holes. You will probably only use two of the three because you need to adjust the position that's right underneath the seat. So, but what you need to do is you need to first run these screws into these holes, because when you first get it, it does not go in. Someone told me that these are like self-tapping screws. They don't look like they are, but what you need to do is just get one of these. I have this electric drill or screwdrivers. Get a good one, because I had a 12 volt Black & Decker, and that trying to put these screws in burned out the motor of the Black & Decker screwdriver that I had. So get a good one, or you could get a ratchet and try and put this in before you try to mount it underneath the seat, because it's going to be like really tough. So mount these, and then you need, well, if you want to, but I prefer doing this, is have a 3/8 socket. There you go. This will, and a ratchet, a wrench, to remove the seat. There are 4 of these on the car, and you want to remove them. So what it is you want to, let me move the seat back. So the instructions on the way to remove the seats are actually to remove the 2 at the back and then remove the 2 in front. It really doesn't matter. So you need to do is remove this. You pull it. It's flexible, so you just go like that and remove that screw. So what this would do, goes right in, and then remove it. The when you put it back in, the Torx spec is 50 Nm. So, but you know, just tighten it. But if you want to use the spec, it's 50. I guess they call it Newton meters. And so I actually put in one on the passenger side. So let me push this seat back. So it looks like that. if your car does not come with a it's not an electric seat, you will have this lever right here, this one. So if you mount this on top right here, you will not be able to move this far enough for your seat to move back and forth. So make sure when you mount the passenger side or even the driver's side, if you don't have an electric seat, is to mount this away, you know, away from this lever to sliding the seat. So just do that. So it's pretty neat. I think you know, it would be good to put maybe a flashlight, emergency window breaker, glasses. You know, it's not like it's big enough to put a manual. I tried to put like coupons and stuff like that. It's just not, yeah, it's just not that deep enough. It's from here to here, slightly less than 10 inches. The depth, the deepest part is about maybe like 3 inches. And so I'll put up the measurements and on the bottom in the description of the video. All right. So whatever you do, make sure you just need to. It's best to remove the 4 screws from the seat. All right, we're gonna start. Okay, now to remove these, move that cup away. Okay, just remove this. These are all flexible, so you just have to peel this guy and then push it this way. This one is put that aside. So you're gonna have to remove this one and this one. Okay, this side as well. Okay, so now you have the screws all removed. This is what you need to do, is just lift the seats up. And so let me get down here. So these are the wires. You don't have to touch them. So what you need to know is how to put that thing in, right? That bracket. So let me try and see if we can point them out. So you see, so you have this 2 holes. Let me grab the bracket first. Alright, here we go. So that, just have this. So the bracket's got these little notches here. So what you need to do is make sure that they go in. Going right there where the big hole is. So the bracket will go all the way down at the bottom. Then it goes right in there in that notch. Okay. And this one The bottom tube will go here, right there. See this big screw with the nut? To the right of that. And then push this wires down a little bit. You have this one. Okay? Alright. So so there are two, the same thing. You probably want to like use a power electric driver and run those screws through these holes as well. So they are difficult to go in. These sorry, my gimbal is giving me trouble. All right, these as well. Okay. All right, this screw right there. Run them through first. Okay, let me try and show what I'm doing here. So I'm going to run this thing. Now they're hot, the screws are hot, so just be like absolutely careful and don't get your fingers burned. Okay, there you go. So I put one in already, so you can see, did that. Do the same. Let me see if we can do this. There you go. Oops, I just need to control this. It's gonna run. Alright, that's good. Alright, now it's all mounted. Okay, so bracket is beautiful. So the 4 screws, well, the 4 holes down here. You're only gonna probably use 2 of those because that's how it comes with. Actually, you see 3 screw holes here, but you can see these 3 fins here and 2 more over here. So these actually go in. The 3 fins, 2 of those would go into these 2, and the little fins, the 2 little fins go in here. But you need to decide where you want this to sit, like, you know, here or more to the right or left. But once you've decided, what you need to do is, you see, if you put it in like that, it won't stay up there. It will not. So once you decide whether it's left or right, this way, which kind of, you know, sticks on this, I would prefer if it's like that. What you need to do is, all right, give me a second. Let me try and put this gimbal down, and then I'll show you. Okay. So once you've decided which hole or the position that you want, get this dirt off. Line it up. So I'm gonna do mine this way, and you're gonna have to just slam it. Oh, shit. Do that again. Okay. So that stays in. Once that happens, let me see if I can tilt this gimbal and then go underneath. So there are screws here, the holes here, 1, 2, and then 3. You just have to pick 2. I think for this one will be here and here, and then that should be fine. One of these 2. and tighten the thing, and that's it. You're good to go. I'm going to do that right now. So one of the things that you need to take note of is that this, when you, after you put it in, before you put the screws in, to make sure it aligns, you got it moves left and right. So what I do is that I take one of these, I don't know what size is this, so anything that can go all the way through the hose, and then you just find it. So this goes through, it means it's aligned. This is kind of it, yeah. So this works as well. This one works. This does not catch anything, so don't use this. If you flush to this side, only this one and this one needs to be tightened down. So that's what I'm going to do on this. Yeah, and then this one. Oops, I hold this a lot better than I'm doing. Alright, we are now good. So I'm going to push this seat back down. Now, so one of the things, when you put your seat down, they have these little things that goes, this goes here. Right here, so you can see goes right in the big hole right there. All right, so line them up properly. Okay, so you can do that, and again the instructions is go backwards, do these first and then go well, what they say is that you put the screws in. Don't tighten them, just put them in, and then go to the back. You got those two in as well, so that they kind of align properly, and then you tighten them. And then once you're done, and that's it. So you have this right underneath. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, you know, put your glasses, I don't know, selfie stick or whatever. Pretty neat. Alright, thanks for watching. I don't have a lot of videos on, but I actually did my what is that? So I swapped out my old rear view mirror. That was just a manual, so now I swapped it out and put this in, and I have the garage opener and all that. So I tried to do a video of that, but I wasn't able to manage the camera, the wiring and all that stuff, and you know, but yeah, that's what I did. I'll see what other videos I can put up. I think I'm going to put, the next one would be switching out my head unit, and probably gonna pick up one from Car Life Mall. They have a touch screen and all that stuff, but that would be in the next video. Alright, have a good day. Thanks.